Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight.
Hi sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here today, and in today's video I'm kicking off my Christmas decorating. I am so excited, and this brought me so much joy to film this video for you guys. I truly hope you enjoy it, but I thought I would start off by lighting a cozy candle and making some really yummy hot chocolate. I don't know about you guys, but as soon as Thanksgiving is over here in Canada, I am eagerly anticipating to bring out all my Christmas decor, and it truly does bring me so much happiness and joy, and it really is the best time of the year. So I'm going to start off by sharing some new finds that I found this year that I love so much. I decided to go very traditional with my theme this year, so lots of red, whites, and I'm going to use some blacks and gold accents. I found this really beautiful gold tray. I love the simplicity of it. Thought it would look so gorgeous mixed in with my decor. And I was at Michael's and they had these really pretty pots on for $12.99, and I thought it would be really nice to add a little Christmas tree in these. I've really been loving seasonal garlands lately. I did use quite a few in my fall decorate with me videos, and I was out shopping at Michael's the other day and I came across this one. I thought it looked like little snowballs and it was so perfect for Christmas, but they had a huge selection of garlands to choose from. I also picked up this red one. I thought it would look gorgeous on the mantle, and I really love this one. I think I might have to go back and pick that up. I love going thrifting. I did stop at one of my favorite thrift stores in the summer and found this gorgeous plaid blanket for only $3, and I thought it would be so perfect for Christmas. I also forgot to mention I got this letters to Santa from Michael's as well. It was 40% off. I think it's so gorgeous. I love that bronzy gold, perfect for kind of the color scheme I'm going for this Christmas. I've been seeing a lot of these really adorable pillows. When I seen this one that looked like a piece of candy, I could not resist. It was $19.99 from Winners. And then I also got this candle. I love the packaging. It says Believe, and it's Fraser fir. It smells so amazing. And then this was also a thrift store find, this little bell. It was only $1, and I feel like it almost has a vintage feel to it. It's so perfect with the gold handle. I haven't been buying as many signs lately, but I seen this Joy to the World sign and it was at HomeSense. It was $16.99. I could not resist it. I also got this berry wreath from there for $14.99. I had a gift card, so it was just fun to go shopping and not really have to spend any money. And then I also got this little glittery tree. This is from the Dollar Tree. If you guys did miss that, I posted a shop with me at Dollar Tree, and they had lots of these really cute bottle brush trees in stock. Lastly, I purchased these bells. I thought they were so gorgeous and matched that mailbox, so I did pick those up, and I did want to give you guys a quick look into our basement. This is just a small portion of my storage space. I feel like it's so useful having things on shelves rather than in bins, so let me know if you want to see more of my basement and how I store things. We are going to be decorating the front entryway today. I love this area just because it's the first room when guests come over. So I love to make it really warm and welcoming. And of course, I had to include Holstein in this video. He is getting in the festive spirit also, but it's just so fun to think that it's already getting close to that time of year. And Christmas just holds so many special memories for so many of us. So I'm just so excited. And he has this cute little bandana on that says official gift sniffer. I'm going to start off by decorating this console table. I always have these two lamps. It just gets kind of dark here in the evenings, and I love to have the ambience from the lamps. It adds such a cozy feel. And this console table was my mom's, so it's just super special that I get to use it for every season, and it just feels like a piece of my mom is here.
I'm still hanging round in a house that's filled with lights, walking through a midnight wonderland. The wise men keeping watch, now it's midnight, and though it's cold outside, we're staying warm, and the star will always shine. It's the season for all time, walking in our midnight wonderland. The fuss and hustle of yesterday's gone. Now let us focus on the holidays, having fun, coming together with the family and friends. A gift that's heaven sent, it's heaven sent to you and me. Now the wise man keeping watch while it's midnight, and though it's cold outside, we're staying warm, and the star will always shine. It's the season for all times, walking in our midnight wonderland. Everything is calm, now it's midnight. Everybody's sleeping, all is peace, and I'm still hanging round in a house that's filled with lights, walking in our midnight wonderland, walking through a midnight wonderland. Jingle bells ringing in my ear, jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town, watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight, he climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, we're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho, ho, ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again, to see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, yeah. I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
I really hope you guys enjoyed today's Christmas decorate with me. I had so much fun filming this, and it's just so exciting to decorate for Christmas. It truly is such a wonderful time of the year, and I just want to say thank you to all of you for watching and supporting my channel. It means so much to me, and I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Until the next video, friends, take care. God bless.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It's the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night.
Hi sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here for another week of Christmas decorating. I did want to show you our front entryway. I think it's been about 2 weeks since I decorated this, and I absolutely love it. I really went with a lot of those rich colors, some blacks, and a lot of brass and gold. I think it's so elegant for Christmas. There's baby Holstein. He's just sitting on the bench in this cozy little nook, and I thought he looked so adorable. But everything feels so festive, and I'm just loving how everything's coming together for this Christmas. I know you guys love seeing Holstein in the videos, so I love sharing little clips of him. I think he looks so adorable right now. His fur is getting really long and fluffy, so I had to share that clip of him. But today we're going to be decorating this black table just off my entryway, and I wanted to share some of the decor kind of around here, just again those golds and brasses, reds and greens, and I wanted to make this table flow with the entryway. And right now I just have a poinsettia on it and some lanterns. I did get these from a local nursery called Cosines. I wish I could link them for you guys, but they're some of my favorites just because the flame is so realistic in them. But I'm going to change things up, and I'm so excited. I hope you guys love what I do on this table, and let's get started. I cleared off the table, and I'm going to go in with my Mrs. Meyer's peppermint spray. I did mention in my last video that the peppermint and the Iowa pine are my favorites for Christmas. It just makes the house smell so pretty and so festive. So I wanted to give the table a good wipe down before I put out the Christmas decor, and I feel like this spray always just makes it feel like Christmas. I have shared a haul already where I did showcase some of the decor and where I've gotten it from, but this is an overview of the pieces that I plan to use on this table, and I love all the colors. I wanted to show you this greenery because I haven't shown you guys this yet. It's a new piece. I love this little mini wreath. It was from a store called Jillian's, and it was on sale for $24.99. I think it's so realistic and just really feels like Christmas with that deep rich green. And then I also got a few matching picks. These were $8.99 each, so a little bit pricey, but they just go so well with that little wreath. I had to purchase some. I did mention to you guys that I'm really loving the blacks this year for Christmas. So when I seen this Merry Christmas sign at HomeSense, which is basically like a TJ Maxx or Marshalls, I had to pick it up. It was $19.99, and I thought it was perfect for my color scheme. And I had this little riser from Michaels. I typically use this in the fall, but I really want to bring in some of those warm browns for Christmas also. So I thought this would be the perfect little piece, and I'm going to go in and layer this little wreath right on top. This velvet deer is probably my favorite purchase this year so far. I think it's so elegant and gorgeous, and I love how it just pops against the green wreath. I was out shopping a few weeks ago and I came across these brassy golden candle holders. I fell in love with them and I think this shape is just so unique. You guys will have to let me know in the comments if you like golds or silvers or brass. I always used to love silver, but now I'm definitely more into the gold and the brass. I always feel like adding lighting to vignettes just make them feel extra special and so festive and magical, especially for the Christmas season. So I had these candles. I used them in my fall decorating. They were from Jillian's, and I think they're so realistic. They're by Deluxe Home Art, I believe. So I'm not sure if you can find these online, but I thought they would look stunning just in these gold candlesticks. And I absolutely love kind of the flame and how realistic it is. It adds that perfect glow and ambiance to this space. I was browsing Michael's, I think last weekend, and I came across this gorgeous vase. I love the details on it. It's so beautiful. It's by Ashland, and it's just in this simple white color, but I feel like the beading on it just makes it. It was on sale for $12 for this larger one, and then I did get the smaller one for $10, and I knew I wanted to put some greenery stems in here, so I just added a bag just to kind of elevate it so the stems didn't sink quite so low, and I feel like the green against the white is just so elegant and gorgeous. I would love if you guys would let me know if you like this type of greenery or if you're more into the flock greenery. I used to love the flock, but I feel like it's so messy, so I'm loving this. I know bells are everywhere this year, but I absolutely love them. I think they're so gorgeous and rustic, and I wanted to tie in a little bit of that red color to this side of the vignette. So I just took a simple ribbon and just tied it on the bell, and I feel like it instantly makes it feel more Christmassy and festive. I did want to take a quick minute to share a fairly new channel on YouTube called The Teal Pumpkin. It's ran by my friend Dawn, and she does such an amazing job decorating seasonally. I know she has a lot of Christmas content coming up that you guys won't want to miss. I will link her channel in my description box, but I would love it if you would go on over to her channel and show her some love. All these gorgeous traditional colors make me feel so nostalgic and think of Christmases past and just all the special memories with family. I would love to hear in the comments a special memory you have of Christmas. I feel like that's always fun just to be able to share all of our special memories with each other. So now that we have the top all decorated, we're going to move on to the bottom. I did want the main focus to be on the top just because I think it's so gorgeous. But I have this wicker basket and I'm going to add that deep rich pillow to the bottom just to bring in some of that red down here and kind of break up all the black. I did get this little tree from my decor stash downstairs. I love the simplicity of the wood and then the white trim on the side. Super elegant and pretty. I just placed this down here and then I'm going to go in with this bottle brush tree. I did pick that up this year for $9.99. And then I have this snow globe. It's so special. I got it from a friend and I've had this for a few years now, and snow globes to me are just so magical at Christmas. So I knew that I really wanted to use this. It's Mary, Joseph, and the baby Jesus. And in our house, Christmas is about Christ. I think this little nook turned out so cozy and cute. You can see little Holstein, he's chasing his Christmas ball, and I think it's so cute. He loves to play with this, and I always take the top off so it can't fall off and he won't choke. But he loves playing with Christmas balls. My sister owns his dad, Lucky, and Lucky loves balls. He could play with them for hours. So Holstein's kind of watched him throughout the years, and now he loves them too. So I think it's so adorable. But I absolutely love how the entryway and this table turned out. Just so gorgeous. Everything flows together really nicely and it feels so festive. guys will have to let me know in the comments if you like this display and what your favorite piece was. I think it just turned out so pretty. So until the next video, friends, take care. God bless.
What a feeling, now it's time for Christmas. And Christmas is my favorite time of year. It's beginning to look like all my...
Hi sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you're here today. And in today's video, we're going to be decorating the kitchen for Christmas. I am so excited about this. The kitchen's probably my favorite place to decorate for, especially around the Christmas season. It just makes the whole house feel extra cozy. I did want to share a clip from my last video where I decorated our entryway, and I used a lot of those very traditional colors, the reds, greens, and then I mixed in a lot of gold and black. And this little hall table leads right into the kitchen, so I want to carry this traditional feel through the rest of the house. I'm going to start off by wiping my counters, and I'm using the Mrs. Meyer's peppermint scent. It's definitely one of my favorites to use around the Christmas season. I also love the Iowa pine. It all just smells so amazing and makes a house feel so festive, which I absolutely love. So I wanted to give the island a really quick wipe down, and I also wanted to take a moment to share a little clip of who I'm collabing with today. I am so excited.
Hey y'all, my name is Tori. I am a mom to twin girls from Georgia. I love to make decorating videos on my channel, but I'm also a registered nurse and I work in mother baby, currently studying to be an OBGYN nurse practitioner, but I definitely have a passion for decorating and it is my favorite hobby. I also have 4 sweet kitty cats that I love very much. So I really hope whenever you are done with Rebecca's video that you will pop on over and watch my Christmas decorating video. I would definitely love to have you, and I really hope you will consider subscribing to my channel. And yeah, I really hope to see you soon. Thank you so much.
I know you guys are going to absolutely love Tori. I will have the link to her video in my description box. But we're going to get on with the decorating. I added this simple black tray, and then I found this gorgeous tree this year when I was shopping at Jillian's, which is a local boutique store. I thought it was so stunning and felt very realistic. So I added that to my tray, and then I've been loving this gorgeous velvet ribbon. I got this from Michael's. It was really inexpensive, and I'm going to tie a simple bow on the top just to bring a little bit of that red color to this tree. I did want to also mention I'm doing a $50 giveaway in this video. I just want to take a moment to thank you guys for being so supportive. All you have to do is subscribe and leave me a comment to be entered, and I'll pick the winner in a few weeks. So this sweet little tea towel was sent to me by one of my subscribers, Linda. I absolutely love it. She sent it at the end of last year and I never got a chance to use it, so I'm using it now. And I found these stunning deer when I was shopping at Walmart. I thought they were absolutely beautiful. The larger one was $19.99, I believe, and the smaller I think was $14.99. But I just fell in love with them. And then I'm going to go in with this Bath and Body Works candle. I love the packaging on it. It's called The Perfect Christmas, and it has notes of fresh cut pine, cinnamon sugar, and toasted marshmallow. You guys will have to let me know in the comments what your favorite Christmas candle is. There's so many scents out there, so I would love to hear what your favorite is. And I also thought it would be really fun to see what everyone's favorite Christmas movie is. I have so many, so it's hard to list just one, but if I had to choose, I think my favorite would be Home Alone, the original. But I would love it if you guys would leave your favorite movie in the comment section just so we can all see. I was out shopping at HomeSense, which is basically like a TJ Maxx or Marshalls, and I came across these gorgeous velvet placemats. I thought they would look so pretty in the kitchen, and I really wanted to bring in a lot of those green tones. I feel like they're so festive for Christmas. And then on top, I'm going to layer these chargers. They're in this bronzy gold color. I got them in the fall at Dollar Tree, and I think they're so stunning. I did pick up these plates also at HomeSense, and they were $6.99 each. I love the simplicity of them, and I knew they would look really pretty layered on the placemats, just using a lot of those green tones. I've been really loving bells this Christmas season, so I found this bell garland when I was out shopping, and I thought I could just use the bells in various ways, like bowl filler or just lots of different uses for it. So I ended up wanting to put a little bell on each plate. So I cut off the ribbon that it came with and just used some of that Michaels ribbon that I used on the tree, and I just love the red with the gold. I think it's so pretty, and it just says very traditional Christmas to me. So I kept it really simple and just laid out a bell on each plate and just put a little pine cone there for a little bit of a rustic touch.
It's December again, I can't believe it. Whatever happened to the rest of the year? It went by so fast, I barely did see it. Now I'm calling all angels high, if you are there, help me find the Christmas spirit again. The Christmas spirit again. That warm place in my heart that was there from the start. I want that Christmas spirit again. I find myself wandering downtown, window shopping, listening to the sound from some street crier caroling through the air, and the smell of the big Christmas tree in the square. Here comes the Christmas spirit again.
Okay, so now we're going to move to kind of the stove area. I really love to add decor on here, and typically it's a little stand. So I did get this one at Michael's, I believe in the spring. I love the little feet on it as well as the chippiness. And I was out shopping at HomeSense and I came across this beautiful church. I love that it lights up and it has the snowflakes on the side as well as that cute little gold bell. So I definitely knew I wanted to use this. And then I had some of this real looking pine, I believe it is, so I thought I would layer it on here just to break up some of the white. You guys will have to let me know in the comments if you're loving all the light up decor I'm seeing this year. I'm seeing lots of little churches and houses. I think it adds so much coziness and warmth to a space, and I plan on using quite a few of those little houses on my bookshelves in my living room. I just love all the ambiance they bring, especially in the evening when you turn all the lights off and you have all the little houses glowing. So you'll have to let me know if you picked up any this year or if you really love how they look as well. I always add tea towels to my stove. I feel like it brings so much warmth and just kind of breaks up the stove. So I found these gorgeous ones in that deep red color. And then I was shopping at Michael's a few weeks ago and I came across this Believe sign. I think it was $50 Canadian, but I did have a coupon for 40% off. And I absolutely love how it looks above the microwave. I feel like it brings in some of those goldy brass colors that I used on the island and just ties everything together. Adding seasonal wreaths to your cabinets just adds that special Christmas feel. I love these ones. They definitely pop more in person, but because my cabinets are so dark, it's a little hard to tell on camera. But I'm going to move over to right beside my stove now. I always have these 3 canisters here. They were a wedding gift from my mom and they're so special, but I wanted to make it feel a little bit more Christmassy, so I'm going to go in with some greenery. I love this one with the little pine cones. I think this sign is absolutely adorable. It says Sleep in Heavenly Peace. It was a Walmart find last year, I believe, but I did want to incorporate some of those gold tones here. And then I have these really beautiful candlesticks. I've been loving gold, especially for the Christmas season. And I'm going to go in with these little red candles just to bring a pop of Christmas and red to this corner. You guys will have to let me know in the comments if you started your Christmas shopping. I don't have too much to do except for my nieces and nephews, and then with my family what we do is something called the white elephant. So we all bring 2 gifts each and we don't say who they're from. And the first person obviously has to pick a gift, but the next person can either pick a gift from the pile or steal the last person's gift. And then you just go around doing that until there's no gifts left. And it's always just so fun. And it kind of takes the pressure off having to spend a lot of money. And it turns into kind of just a fun day because you never know what you're going to get. So you guys will have to let me know some of your Christmas traditions. I just love hearing about that. This little glass snowflake is so adorable. It was $6.99, so I definitely knew I needed that, and I wasn't sure where I would use it, but I think it looks so cute on this little gold tray. And then I had a few of these little bottle brush trees, and I thought I would add them by the house just to bring a little bit more of a festive Christmas feel. I love how this little gold tray turned out with the pops of white and red and green. It feels so festive. And then I have this really cute Christmas mug. I thought it would be so perfect for hot chocolate or apple cider. Love that it ties in a little bit of red. And then I have this adorable little heart spoon. I love resting it in there. And this area turned out so cozy. I absolutely love it. It's just the perfect amount of decor. And I can easily move that tray off the stove when I'm ready to cook. I purchased this cookbook in the fall and I knew it would be perfect into the Christmas season as well, just because of that gorgeous green. So I'm going to tuck this into this corner just to bring it a little bit of warmth. And then I had this gorgeous Christmas bell. It was on this twine rope and I was debating adding a red ribbon instead, but I kind of love the rustic feel that it brings. And this chippy bowl was from Michael's. I probably had it a few years now. I love the shape of it. And I'm going to go in with this flameless flickering candle and layer in some greenery and Christmas balls for a really fun festive feel. I was looking at my Christmas schedule the other day and I realized a lot of the upcoming Christmas markets are coming up. I don't know if you guys have ever been, but I love going to one called the Christkindl Market. It's basically a German market. It runs on a weekend and there's so many vendors, so much delicious food, and then there's a skating rink out front. So definitely something I always look forward to every year. I wanted to add some of these velvet Christmas balls to my little display here, and Tori actually shared these on her channel. They're from Michael's. They're so pretty and they were such a good price. I got it for buy one get one free, and I think Canadian they were around $12.99 each, so such a good deal. And then I'm going to go in with these pine cones. I love using pine cones at Christmas and they transition so well into winter decor. I love how this little nook turned out. It's so cozy and festive, just the perfect amount of decor. And I think I might have seen that idea on Pinterest for the bowl with the candle, but now I'm going to kind of disguise my light switch there with this big cutting board. I love it. I got it from HomeSense for $19.99. And then I have a smaller version of the tray that I used on the stove. I'm going to layer in this wreath just to bring a little bit more of that greenery here. And then I have this little mini cake stand with the gold around it. I love this, and it's just so fun because you can add seasonal decor to these. I love this Christmas tree. It's actually a candle. It's really sparkly, but I'm not sure if the camera is quite picking that up. And to bring in some of that red, I'm going to add this cute little tree. It's just like the one that I used beside the stove. And I think everything flows so well together just with those very neutral colors and the pops of the green and the red. I still need to decorate by my fridge, but I always love just taking a moment and stepping back and seeing how the room looks and if I need to tweak or add something. And I absolutely loved how festive and cozy it was, just with all those simple Christmas touches. And decor can be quite simple but still look very elegant, and that's kind of the feel that I was going for. I did add this big wicker basket to the top of the fridge, and then I layered in a scarf. It's actually a scarf, not a blanket, just to bring a little bit of decor to the top of the fridge and break up all that kind of blank space. I found this greenery in my stash, and I just love that it had the gold berries on it, so I'm just going to tuck this in just to make it feel a little bit more festive. The finishing touches to this room are this cream tea towel that I'm going to add to the fridge, as well as this beautiful kind of tartan print one that I'm going to add by the sink. And I absolutely love how the room came together. It feels so festive and cozy, and it's always so nice when you have a vision and it comes to life. And I feel like this is exactly what I was envisioning for this space. You guys will have to let me know in the comments if you like how everything turned out and what your favorite part of the room was. I definitely love the island. Those gold deer are some of my favorites, as well as these velvet placemats. I feel like everything just works really well together and definitely incorporates the decorating that I did in the entryway and that little table leading into the kitchen. So I am super excited to do my living room and mantle and my dining room. I hope to have another video out this week with my living room and mantle and Christmas tree, and I just want to bring you guys a lot of inspiration for your own homes. If you did enjoy this video and you're coming over from Tori's channel or just new in general, I am so glad you're here, and I would love it if you would subscribe. Guys, don't forget to enter the giveaway. All you have to do is like and comment on this video, and I would love it if you would head over to Tori's channel and give her lots of love and tell her that Rebecca sent you. Until the next video, friends, take care. God bless. Hi sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here for another week of Christmas decorating, and I'm so excited because this week we're going to be decorating the living room for Christmas. I cannot wait to make everything feel cozy and festive. Holstein's lounging on the couch, just kind of watching me get set up to decorate. And I did want to share a little clip of our kitchen. I decorated this in last week's video, so if you did miss that, I will link it in the description box. But we're going to continue that feel into the living room just because this is a wide open area. I'm going to start off by moving my ottoman over so we have lots of room to put up the Christmas tree. So grab a cozy drink. I'm drinking some hot chocolate and let's get to decorating. I'm going to start off by getting our Christmas tree all set up. I did get this tree gifted to me last year from King of Christmas and I absolutely love it. It's quite large. I think it's almost 7 feet tall and it's very wide, but I absolutely love it and I could not wait to pull this out again this year. I'm not sure how many trees I'm going to add to our home this year. I have probably 8 on hand. I don't know if I'm going to end up putting all of them up. I have quite a few flock trees and I'm going to use those upstairs in my loft, so you guys will have to put your notifications on because I plan on posting a lot more videos this coming week and into next. So I would love for you guys to be there when I do post those videos. I'm putting together this tree now. It's so easy and I love that as soon as you connect the tree, the lights automatically come on. It makes it so easy and I love the glow these warm white lights give off. I also wanted to mention that you can change the settings on this tree so you can have the lights twinkle or dim on and off, so lots of options depending on your mood. I had to include this sweet little clip of Holstein. My husband was in the living room and he was giving Holstein belly rubs, which is probably one of his favorite things. You'll have to let me know if your pets are the same. I always like to spend time fluffing the tree. This time it took about 20 minutes, which isn't bad considering how large the tree is, but it makes it feel so full and gives it that luxurious feeling. I had a tree collar that I was going to use on this tree, but it wasn't quite big enough, so I took one of my really fluffy white blankets and placed it on the bottom, and I feel like it really looks like snow, so it works really well in this space. When I was out shopping this year, I came across these really beautiful velvet bows by Martha Stewart. They only had 3 packs of 4, so I did end up getting all 3 packs. And I love these bows on the tree. They almost give a vintage old-time feel, which I'm really loving this year. I wasn't sure if I wanted to add all my ornaments or keep it really simple with these velvet bows. I ended up just going with the bows for this video, but you'll have to let me know if I should glam it up or leave it as is. I also wanted to ask you guys, how many trees do you put up in your home? Do you just do one main one or multiple trees? Let me know in the comments. I stopped at one of my favorite thrift stores this week and I came across this really pretty brass log holder. It was around $5.50 and for that price I couldn't pass it up. I knew it would look so gorgeous with some greenery and birch logs. We're going to move over to the mantle now, which is one of my favorite spots to decorate in this room. It's so pretty with my new mirror. And I did have this gorgeous green swag. It has some glitter and pine cones on it. And to tie in that gorgeous red color, I'm going to add one of these velvet bows. I'm really using a lot of those rich green tones in my decor this year. I had these cute little trees from a local nursery that I got on clearance last year, and to make them feel a little bit more Christmassy, I'm going to add some of this ribbon that I purchased at Michael's. I really wanted to do a layering effect on the mantle with lots of different textures and colors, so I knew these velvet trees would be perfect, and I'm going to mix in some white with that little bottle brush tree. I also have this sparkly white one on this side, and to tie in a little bit of green, I have this glass tree. This sign is one of my favorite pieces from this year. I love the simplicity of it as well as the rustic wooden border. I knew that I wanted it in the middle of my display, and then I had these brassy gold candlesticks. I love adding lighting to my displays. It instantly makes it feel magical and cozy, so these LED taper candlesticks I thought would look stunning. I absolutely love how the top of the mantle turned out with the traditional colors and the cozy glow of the candlesticks. Definitely feeling very vintage and nostalgic. But then I have this really gorgeous garland that I also wanted to add, so I'm going to use my command hooks. I always use the 3M hooks, and sometimes you have to put 2 or 3 down, but they do work really well. I don't like buying my garlands pre-lit. I find a lot of the time there's never enough lights on the garland anyway, and sometimes when the lights do end up going, they don't work again, and then you have to restring twinkle lights anyway, and they're usually a lot more expensive. So I just buy my garlands without the lights, and these twinkle lights I did get at Costco, but I've seen a lot of them at Michael's, and they're so easy to work with, and they really bring that magical glow to your space. I feel like the mantle looks so lush and pretty for Christmas, but I did want to add in another pop of red. I got this garland from Michael's this year, so I'm going to layer it into this green garland, and I love the layered look. It adds so much texture and really warms up the space. Of course, the mantle wouldn't be complete without stockings. I got these last year from Walmart. I think they were around $5 each, which is such a good price. And I added one for my husband, Holstein, and myself. I would love to find monogram names to add to the stockings just to make them feel a little bit more personalized. We're going to move over to the bookshelves now. I'm so excited to decorate these and tie the whole room together. I did take a big garland and cut it in half. That way this piece fit perfectly on the top of the bookshelf. And I'm going to go in and layer in a lot of the colors that I used on the mantle. I'm loving all these little houses that light up. This one, I tied a simple red ribbon on it because it is white and the bookshelf's white. It breaks it up and makes it feel a little bit more festive. And then I'm going to go in with this really pretty manger scene. I got this from my stepmom and I cannot wait to use it this year. It's so pretty and it really highlights the main reason of Christmas. A lot of you have suggested adding books to my bookshelf, so I had this really pretty one. It says Deck the Halls in that gorgeous red. To the top of it, I added some greenery and another little light up house. Like I said, I'm loving these this year. And then on this side, I had these really pretty metal and wood trees, and I love the pop of black. And this little tiny bottle brush tree was from Dollar Tree. I think it's so gorgeous. When I was out thrifting about a month ago with my dad and sister, I found these really beautiful angels. I added a candle, and then these plates I used in my kitchen, and I thought to tie them into the living room, I would use one of my stands and display it. I think it's so gorgeous and would look beautiful right into the winter season. And then I'm going to go in with some velvet balls. This lantern is one of my favorites. It feels very realistic with the flickering flame. I wish I could link it. It's from a nursery called Cosines. And then I'm going to add this vintage looking bell as well as this gorgeous gold Christmas ball. You can see my little supervisor sitting there. I think he approves of how everything looks, but we're going to move over to the second bookshelf now. I am mimicking what I did on the other bookshelf, but I'm going to change up a few things to make it a little bit more appealing, I think. But I did want to include more of these little houses, and you guys will see how gorgeous it looks in the evening once all the lights are off, just all the glow from the bookcases as well as the mantle. I do sometimes struggle with decorating my bookshelves just because I want them to look full but not cluttered. You guys will have to let me know if there's an area in your home that you struggle with decorating, but I would say my bookshelves are definitely it for me. I found this really pretty frame at HomeSense. It mimics Samir and it was $9.99. I want to add a really cute Christmas photo of Holstein, but I do need to go to Walmart to get some pictures printed. So on my home tour, hopefully I'll have a really adorable picture of him maybe in his Christmas pajamas in there. If you guys did miss my last video, which was my kitchen decorate with me, you'll have to go watch it. I'm doing a $50 giveaway. All you have to do is leave a comment and be subscribed, and I'm going to pick the winner next Monday, so I would love for you guys to get a chance to be entered in the draw. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you wouldn't have seen this photo, but my dad was giving this away and I thought it would be perfect for my decor. So thank you, Dad, for that. I absolutely love it. But we're going to move over to the couch now. I always love to add lots of throws and pillows and make it feel as cozy as possible for the Christmas season. Listening to all the Christmas carols made me so excited for Christmas. I would say my favorite ones are Carol of the Bells and Oh Holy Night. I would love to know in the comments what your favorite Christmas song is. I don't know about you guys, but I was just thinking the other day that I can't believe we're already in the middle of November. I don't know where the time's going. I feel like it was just fall and now it feels like winter here in Canada. I don't know what the weather's like where you guys are, but I feel like it's going to be Christmas before we know it. We're already getting frost and had some snow, so definitely those colder months are coming and I'm so excited to be all cozy watching Christmas movies. I always love to add a basket or tray to this area, and then to that I'm going to add this vintage looking brass sleigh. I got this last year from the thrift store. It was really inexpensive, and to that I'm adding another one of my flameless candles that I love to use throughout the house. And an easy way to bring a little bit of Christmas cheer and festivity to your space is to add some Christmas balls. It's so inexpensive and it instantly makes things feel cozy. These little birds are some of my favorites. They're really sparkly and I typically use these all the way into the winter season because they are so neutral. I think they look adorable in this tray and really pop against that wicker. Fresh balsam is one of my favorite scents for Christmas. It makes your whole house smell like a Christmas tree farm. So I love lighting this and it just brings so much ambience into the space and the smell just reminds me of Christmases past. I put this little wick trimmer here in the hopes that I'll remember to trim the wick the next time I light this candle. I never seem to, but I think these ones look so pretty and they're also practical. I absolutely love how this room turned out. You guys will have to let me know what you think in the comments. It feels so nostalgic and what Christmas should feel like. It brings back so many happy memories of childhood. Some of my fondest memories would be getting 2 weeks off school and then we would always go tobogganing and ice skating, time with our grandparents, just so many happy memories. And that's what I love about Christmas is family time and just thinking of all those good times spent with the people we love the most. But the mantle is definitely my favorite area. You'll have to let me know what yours is. I just wanted to take a moment to thank you all so much for watching and just being a part of my YouTube family. I love you all so much and I am truly so grateful for each and every one of you. I am going to include some night shots, but thought I would just let you enjoy the little tour of this room now that it's all decorated. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell. Until the next video, friends, take care. God bless.
It's December again, I can't believe it. Whatever happened to the rest of the year? It went by so fast.
Hi sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here for another Christmas decorating video. We're going to start off by making a cozy hot chocolate in one of my favorite mugs. And today we're going to be decorating my little powder room. It is quite small, but I really wanted to make it feel festive for the holidays, and it is off our entryway, so it's definitely the bathroom that our guests would use the most. And I love tying in my decor even into the bathrooms. You guys will have to let me know if you're the same way. But as you can see in our entryway, I used a lot of those very classic Christmas colors with the reds, golds, and greens. I do find that I struggle to decorate this little powder room sometimes just because it is quite small, but I do love adding a few festive touches just for the holidays. So typically when I start decorating, when I have a color scheme in mind, I'll go to the basement where I keep all my decor and try to pull things that I think I might want to use just so I have an idea of what I all have. And a lot of these pieces I've had for many years. This sign, "All is calm, all is bright," I got it last year, as well as this little joy toboggan. I did purchase this book this year, the night before Christmas. I thought it looked so nostalgic, and I thought I might be able to use it somehow in this space. This year I am really drawn to those more natural looking greens as well as gold bells. I think they're so festive and gorgeous. And as you can see, I don't have a lot of wall space to decorate with in here. So I really wanted to use one statement piece, and I thought I would start off with this cabinet. I got it off Facebook Marketplace. It was really inexpensive, so I'm going to go in with this really pretty wicker basket. I've had this little tree from Michael's for a few years now, and I typically like to buy them at the end of the season when they're 80 to 90% off. I love this one. It does have some glitter on it. I think it's so festive and gorgeous. And then I'm going to go in with this little joy toboggan. I love that it has this rope on it. It looks a little bit rustic, and it's a little bit worn also, which I love. To add a little pop of red, I thought this sign would be so cute. It just says, "Have yourself a merry little Christmas," and it has two little gold bells on it. And I love how simplistic this is, just using those natural colors with the red and green. And then to bring in some gold, I have these gorgeous candlesticks. I've kind of been collecting them now for a while. I've been trying to find some when I'm out thrifting, but I haven't had any luck. So these were from HomeSense. And I'm going to go in with some LED candles. A simple and inexpensive way to make something feel a little bit more Christmassy is to tie some red ribbon on it, and I love this ribbon. It's velvet. It's very thin, and I'm just loving it this year. I've used it throughout my house, and I feel like it instantly makes these candlesticks feel very Christmassy. I did tie a little ribbon on this wreath also, just to incorporate that kind of red color again, and I'm going to place this right on the cabinet. This is a perfect spot for it, and we don't really use anything inside there. And then these little light up houses are my favorite. I've bought quite a few and scattered them throughout the house, and I love the cozy glow they give off. And then I had this little jute kind of bowl, so I filled it with some bells, and it just ties in so nicely with the basket I used on the top of this. And these bells were actually on a garland. I just cut them off, and I love how they look in this bowl. Guys will have to let me know in the comments if you decorate your powder rooms for Christmas. I love to decorate this one just because, like I said, it is the one our guests use the most. And while I was decorating, Holstein was just sitting by the fire. He had his little treat here. I thought he looked so adorable. And I love how our living room turned out. I think it's so gorgeous, and I am planning on decorating the dining room next. I can't wait to do that. But it just feels so festive in here, and I love sitting by the fire in the evenings. We're going to move over to the sink area now and add a few small touches here. I do have this wax warmer, so when I was shopping at Michael's, they had this peppermint Noel wax as well as the farm fresh fir. I wasn't sure which one I was going to use, but I did end up going with the peppermint and it smells amazing. This little hand towel was a purchase this year. I love that it's double-sided, and I typically always buy new hand towels and kitchen towels just because they get kind of grungy throughout the season. And moving over to the sink area, I had this candle holder and I thought it would be so pretty to add this golden bell to it. This hand soap is from Bath & Body Works. It's crushed candy cane. I love the packaging and it smells amazing. And then on the other side of the sink, I'm going to go in with this little basket. I love the chicken wire as well as the jute handles. And I had this adorable little tea towel. It says ho ho ho. So I kind of just tucked it into a little square and I'm going to place this right in the basket. I did have this little sprig of greenery that matches the wreath so well, and when I am decorating a room, I don't like to mix my greenery. I wouldn't use flocked in here. I would stick to kind of this darker, more natural looking greenery, and I think it looks so pretty by the sink against all the red. I know signs aren't super trendy right now, but I still love them. I think they're so gorgeous. I definitely just lean toward more muted ones now. And then I found this really pretty rug when I was shopping at HomeSense, and I've never had a rug in this bathroom just because it is quite small. So I decided to add that. And then I had this little magazine holder, and I thought, why not put that book that I just got in here just to bring an extra little Christmas touch to the bathroom. I thought it was so cute. As soon as I laid this rug, Holstein came and sat on it. He loves rugs or blankets, anything cozy. And the bathroom turned out so pretty. I love it. It just goes to show even adding a few small touches can make such a difference. And it just feels so pretty and Christmassy in here. And I think it ties in so well with the rest of the house. I hope you enjoyed watching today's video, friends. Until the next one, take care. God bless. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here for another week of Christmas decorating. We're going to be decorating the dining room and I am so excited, but I thought we would start off by making a Christmas simmer pot. I love making these in the fall as well as the winter, and they just make the house smell so amazing and give off such a cozy feel. To start, I'm just going to take some water and add it to a little pot here. And then I had some oranges on hand, and to me, oranges always feel very Christmassy. I think because growing up, we always got the clementine oranges at Christmas and we always had them in our stocking. So to me, orange is the perfect kind of flavor to have for a simmer pot this time of year. And in the fall, I typically use a lot of apples. So I'm just going to cut this whole orange and add it to my pot of water. I'm going to add some cinnamon sticks. I just got these ones from Walmart, so they're really inexpensive. And then I'm also going to add some cloves. I love the smell of cloves, especially this time of year. And I forgot to add in some vanilla, but it still smelled really amazing. So once you have your simmer pot assembled, you just take it over to the stove and you bring it to a boil. And then you turn the heat down and you can let it simmer all day. You just want to keep an eye on it just in case the water level gets low, but it made the whole house smell amazing. I'm so excited to be decorating the dining room today. It's the last room on my main floor to decorate for Christmas. And I do have my gorgeous pencil trees up. I got these from Michael's a few years ago. Of course, when I went to plug them in, none of the lights worked. So I did go to Walmart and pick these up, and I love them. And right now I just have this wooden metal arch kind of leaning on my buffet. And I thought it would be really fun to switch things up for Christmas. So I did end up getting this really pretty mirror from HomeSense, and I thought I would try this out this year and see how I like it. I think mirrors add such a nice reflective property to the room, so I really love the shape of this one. I think it's so elegant, and I did add this little 3M hook because I do plan to hang a swag from here. I love how the swag looks draped over the mirror. I think it's so elegant, but I did want to add a ribbon. I found this gorgeous ribbon at Michael's this year, and they have a deal right now, buy one, get 3 free. So I definitely stocked up. I thought this was so gorgeous, and I'm by no means a bow maker, but I do know how to make a really basic bow. So all you do is basically just start making loops, and you can make as many loops as you need. I typically make 6 to 9 depending, and as I'm going, I'm just fluffing and just making sure all my loops kind of are the same size. And I love how this looks. I feel like it's just such an easy way to make your own bow, and pretty much anyone could do this. I don't know about you guys, but I never used to be good at making bows, and I thought I'm just going to teach myself and watch different tutorials, and this was the easiest one that I could find to make, and I feel like it looks so elegant, so I definitely gravitate toward this one. And as you can see, once I have all my loops here, I'm just going to go in with a twist tie, and that's when you really just gather everything together, and you can bunch it, and you're going to tie it around the bottom, and this is going to secure the bow for when you do decide to hang it. You guys will have to let me know if you're using bows throughout your home, if you make them or buy them. I would love to hear from you. But then I'm going to do this really easy trick I seen, and this is how you can make a really elegant tail on your bows. So you basically just start folding it up, and you do need to use wire ribbon with this, so just make sure that your ribbon is wire, and then you slowly just pull it apart, and you're going to see that it forms this really gorgeous tail. It's all curly. I think it's so elegant and beautiful, and it really does hold if the ribbon is wire. And as you can see, I just placed that on the mirror, and it looks so stunning. I wanted it to drape down, and I'm so happy with this and proud that I actually made this really gorgeous ribbon. So you guys will have to give it a try and let me know how yours turn out. I absolutely love this church. I was trying to show all the glitter on it, but I don't think the camera picked it up too well, but it lights up. I think it's so stunning and perfect for this time of year. And then I had all these gorgeous trees. These definitely had a lot of sparkles on them, and I really wanted to layer these in. I thought they would just look so elegant with all the sparkles and shimmer mixed in with the greenery. I love adding sparkle to my Christmas decor this time of year. I feel like when the light hits it, it looks so gorgeous in the evenings. So I definitely wanted to add a bunch of my bottle brush trees, and I wish I had a few more with different heights, but they are expensive, so I just kind of collect them as I see them. And I love all the shades of silver mixed in with the more muted greens. I was just curious, thinking the other day, how do you guys like to decorate for Christmas? Do you decorate room by room, or do you do all your Christmas decorating at once? I typically always go room by room. I always have, just because I love to layer, and it gets to be overwhelming if I do it all at once. So let me know in the comments how you guys decorate. I would love to hear from you. I really wanted to incorporate this gorgeous ribbon into the buffet that we used on the mirror, so I started thinking that I could kind of wrap the garland around the ribbon and tuck it in that way. But this garland is so stiff, it just really wasn't working how I envisioned it to. So I went to plan B and I just kind of started wrapping the garland just so it would look very similar to how I used it on the mirror. And that way I didn't have to secure it. I could just kind of tuck it under the garland pieces. So I love how this looks. It's definitely a very different way to do the ribbon than what I'm used to, but I think it looks so beautiful and ties in so well with the ribbon that I used on the mirror. I did want to show you guys that sometimes things don't always go according to plan and decorating doesn't always go perfectly. So don't be too hard on yourself when you're decorating. Sometimes you just have to step back, take a look, and just change things up, and then it ends up all working out. So I did decide to add in some twinkle lights. If you know me, you know that I love any kind of ambient lighting. So I love these little lights. I feel like they look so gorgeous, especially in the evening when all the lights are dimmed. If you guys are ever looking for these little twinkle lights, you can find them at Michael's or Costco, and they typically sell them in bulk packs at Costco, so I love to stock up around the holidays. They usually carry it around Christmas, and it's just so convenient to have those little twinkle lights to use throughout your house, and they add the perfect amount of sparkle. I love how this looks with the church and all the trees with the ribbon intertwined. You'll have to let me know what you think. So we're going to move over to the dining room table now. I'm going to use this gorgeous table runner, and then I wanted to layer this gold one on top. I love the sparkle that it brings. And I got both of these table runners from HomeSense. The burgundy one was from this year, and the gold one I've had for quite a few years. And I love the way it looked layered, but I wanted to see a little bit more of the burgundy. So I'm just kind of bunching this gold one. I feel like it gives it a really elegant look. And sometimes you just have to trust the process. As you start to do something, it can look kind of wonky, but trust me, I think this turns out really gorgeous. So this is how I wanted to look. It looks kind of very messy and just ruffled, but I feel like you can see a little bit more of that deep red burgundy color underneath. And I'm going to go in with some garlands now. I have this really pretty pine cone garland that I've had for quite a few years from Michael's. And then I'm going to layer this little garland that I got from Dollarama. It was only a few dollars, and I love just how thin and simple it is. And I think the green just adds a nice little pop of color with the white berries. Of course, next I'm going to go in with my twinkle lights, and I really wanted to create a display that wasn't high. We are hosting Christmas this year, so I wanted to be able to see everybody around the table, and I thought just a really low display with lots of lights and different textures would be so gorgeous and something different that I haven't done before. I'm going to layer in these really beautiful velvet ornaments. I got these from Michael's this year, and I love the deep, rich red color. I think they're so stunning. These ornaments almost look teal, but they're definitely a deep green. They kind of are supposed to mimic a velvet green, and I love them. The pops of red and green are just so classic, and to bring in a little bit more of a natural feel, I'm going to add some pine cones. The next Christmas balls that I'm using are these very matte white balls. I love them, and I feel like they add the perfect amount of texture, and it really needed a pop of neutral, so I think these work really well. I really love how the centerpiece turned out, and at this point I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep it nice and low like this or add a few taller pieces. I thought I would go in with my placemats and my plates and kind of go from there, but I did have these really gorgeous velvet green placemats. I love them, and they do show teal on camera, but I think they're so gorgeous, and because they are a little bit bigger, I'm just tucking them into the runner, and that way they fit perfectly on the table. I know a full tablescape isn't something some people can do, especially if you eat at your table every day. We typically only eat here if we're having company, so I'm able to do this. But I'm going to go in with these really gorgeous chargers. I got these from Dollar Tree in the fall, and I love that really bronzy gold color. And then I had these really pretty deer plates. I used these last year also, and I love the simple elegance of them. And I think they really pop against the darker shades that I've used on the table. I did decide to add these beautiful deer to my tablescape. I love the little pine cone tail on this one, and they're from Michael's last year. I did end up tying the red velvet ribbon on it just to tie in a little bit more of that red, and I think they're the perfect addition to the table. So moving on to our dining room chairs, my sister actually gifted these to me and my husband. She knew that we've been looking for one similar to this, and she found them for a really good price. She is so sweet. If you watch my channel regularly, she's always buying us stuff. She just has a really giving heart, and I absolutely love them, so knew that I did want to add some bows. So I'm going in with that same bow that I used on the buffet and mirror, and I really wanted the tails to kind of drape, and I really wanted to give these chairs a very elegant feel. I feel like ribbon is such an easy way to dress up something very average for Christmas without having to spend a lot of money, and I absolutely love this checkered ribbon. I think it's so gorgeous, and to me it really says classic Christmas. It has those greens and reds and golds, and I just love how these tails look on the ribbon. They add such an elegant feel. You guys will have to let me know what you think in the comments. In this little nook, I'm going to use this gorgeous sign. It says, "Oh, come let us adore him." I love this. It was from Walmart last year. And then I have this really pretty Santa in a goldy color. I'm going to put him on that little table. And I absolutely love how this room turned out. I think it's very simple but very elegant. I love how the trees just have the light shining. And then I really think the main focal point in the room is the buffet with the mirror and the really pretty ribbon. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching and how the room turned out. It was really fun to switch things up and try something different with that mirror. I'm not sure if I'll keep it up year round, but I definitely love how it looks for the Christmas season. And I'm sorry little Holstein wasn't in this video. He's actually on vacation at my sister's house. He's staying with her for a few days. And my sister owns his parents, Princess and Lucky, so they always have the best time together. So he's having a blast. She sends me lots of videos and photos, so I'm going to pick him up tomorrow. But I know he had the best couple days getting spoiled by my sister. So until the next video, friends, take care. God bless.